gives them this image that like to support Trump is to be a part of a cult. And that's what a lot of the lefties say. And it doesn't help with like, oh, you could just be like an average person and support Trump. But when you have like all this stuff that makes it sound culty, you're pushing some people away. I know that. I know it for a fact.
Well, let me cut through this because I do see what you're saying. And I don't think that Trump is the second coming of Jesus or the second coming of David or whatever that they want to say. But what I will say, if you have read your Bible, it's not a whole bunch of like amazing, perfect people in the Bible, right?
I'm aware.
So one of like Noah, he built the ark. He saved like his whole family, but then he builds a vineyard and gets drunk and naked, and his kids have to cover him up, right? Gideon, yeah, dope. Gideon, he was a little scaredy cat. He was literally hiding in like a grape press for wine. And then God was like, no, you're going to come out and go do some great things. Samson was a freaking womanizer. The guy was nuts. And God still used him to like kill the Midianites or the Philistines or whatever it is, right? Because he's a mighty man. David, one of the most revered people in the Bible, was a freaking scumbag after he became king. He was like being a voyeur. He was looking over and saw this Bathsheba bathing naked, and he's like, I want her. How do I get her? So he sends his her husband to the front line of the war, kills him, and then marries this girl. Like that's not fantastic.
No. And I know that there's a lot of stories in which God uses flawed people for his plan and his purpose.
That's exactly my point. Is that you don't have to be a perfect person in order to do good things.
I'm not saying that he has to be a perfect person. What I'm saying is that a lot of the image that's sent to a moderate voter, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not questioning the Bible or that there could be biblical truth to it. What I'm saying is the image that's presented, especially when he reposts it, is not a good one. It's not a good one. It makes him look crazy. It makes him look like he thinks that he's the second coming. It makes it look like to support him, you have to see him as the second coming. We can recognize that it'd be insane as a Christian Catholic myself it'd be insane to say that there isn't a godly reason for Trump to be where he's at and to be basically the nominee for the party, to be advancing in the way that he is.